Wasting time. Wasting time. Obviously, this has happened a couple of times, but one example was the Cypher Cam on Breeze that was used. And I don't want to focus too much on the actual like cam itself or like what you thought of it or anything, but more so I wanted to kind of pick your brain about, what is the like response or the process internally from Riot when the players do find a way to break the game, or you find something that like might be considered an unfair advantage, and how do you guys kind of deal with these problems that crop up as a result of these players being creative, or even the game not working as you intended it to work, and things like that? Like, how do you guys deal with it, respond to those kind of things when they crop up?
Yeah, you mentioned like the extra dimension, and that's both in the fact that the game itself is a lot more complicated, I would say, in kind of moderating or officiating in comparison to our previous title. At the end of the day, it takes a lot of different input from a variety of teams, and that is, operators from, our other offices, our other league leads, and kind of giving their input on how they feel on situations. And, at the end of the day, we understand that not everyone is going to be satisfied with decisions at the end of the day. Someone's going to feel like, they got, the short end of the stick. But the thing I always try and do, and the thing that we always try and emphasize is, okay, if we swap that situation around between the two teams, how would you feel? And what we do though is focusing on ensuring that the competitive integrity of Val Esports is never brought into question. That fans of any of our teams can have confidence that their team is not being cheated or gaining an unfair advantage. We want our teams to be able to trust us, and we want our fans to also be able to trust their players as well as us as the kind of that main body that's overseeing the esport entirely. Because we do take a much more hands-on approach into the execution. And we try our best, like we try and break our game as much as we can beforehand, obviously, to try and catch stuff early. And we have obviously been putting in a lot more processes to try and improve where we might have fell short in the past. So that's one of the big things, especially coming into 22, that I can say confidently. I think the greater team across the esport in general is taking a lot more of a firm stance and making sure that we're catching stuff early.
Wasting time.